reverse that.
You know, I used to do it that way actually, and I changed because it, get my mic on here.
Well, you do it.
It is on. Anyway, it has more to do with trying to get a sort of a balanced practice. And I just like it better, but I do think that you lose that. I mean, I've taught that way too, where everything was either up or down.
During, so sometimes we'd start down and then we'd get up
Get
and
up.
finish up, except for the laying down and on your side. And sometimes we'd start up and then end up laying down, which means we didn't have to get up and down so many times.
Right.
But yet, I feel good, so whatever it is, it's working.
Good, I'm glad. Hello, Connie. Hello.
I wrapped up my band in my blanket and now I can't find it.
Where's mine? Here.
No, don't give me.
Yes. I'm just very comfortable doing that one pose with my hands. I don't need a strap.
Are you sure?
Yeah, absolutely. And you can keep that if you like. I have just several of those in my car that I got from a place where I volunteer. So just keep that. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know what happened. I'm gonna have to put it in my purse.
Hello. It's all right, you're fine. It only matters if you can't see as well. That's the only, I mean, as long as you're, let me check this shot, but I think you all are fine. Let me see. You're fine right there. Absolutely. These, yes.
Oh, no.
So Julie, do you want to try, you can move your mat back there and I'll see if you're in the shot.
I'm fine.
You're fine right there, okay. You know what, I'm gonna move these out of your way though. These are gonna be kind of in the way. Let me just move these over here. You're fine as long as you can see all right. You know, I can open up the room again if we need more space, but I think you're all right. Let me just check and make sure. I might have to make the room bigger again. I don't know. Gretchen, would you stand on your mat for me? Just stand on your mat. Going to be in the shot. Do you want me to open?
You move over and then I move over. I'll move over. Oh, this is when I read. Well, I'm worth it. This is true.
Gretchen, still some more, Gretchen.
There.
Keep going, she said.
But can only move so far.
Oh, wait a minute. Hey, can you straighten it here? There.
Would,
That better? Oh, I'll be
this, yeah, Gretchen, if you could just move back a bit. Yeah, check it one more time.
We're gonna be tired before we.
I know, that's right.
My shoes. And the only thing is when we do the.
You better start. You all can sit down.
Or hit each other. Yeah, we don't have to coordinate.
So, at some point, I can make the room bigger again if we need to. Yeah, we'll try this.
We're gonna cooperate. Cooperate. The C word.
The same. All right.
Makes me think when we look at the Lego.
Oh, we were having an interesting story here. So, good morning to everyone. Good morning at home. We're just trying to reconfigure our room here as numbers grow, which is a good problem to have. So, I might also say, in case you didn't notice, most of you, I think, know about the payment to the senior center, but there is a box right here with the sort of complete instructions about that. The very reasonable amount is indicated on there, and I think you just put a check whenever in that box, is my understanding. So just so, if you haven't seen that, you can read that yellow card up there. So, good morning, and get comfortable in your seated position here. It does not have to be with crossed legs. Just if you're more comfortable with your legs stretched out or out like this, just so that you can really relax now, close your eyes and relax your body, and right away your breathing just starts to get deeper. Breathing through the nose now on both inhale and exhale. Now place one hand on your low belly and one hand on your heart. So this is a way of sort of learning how the breath moves in your body. As you relax and inhale, your belly will expand. The breath rises up under that top hand. That hand will rise up. The breath then turns for your exhale, going back down. The top hand sinks back in. And then that lower hand also sinking back, the belly drawing back into that space where the belly rests. So just a couple more of those. We call this heart and belly breathing. It's more to just sort of get the understanding of what happens with your breath as we're practicing yoga. Good, just rest your hands back in your lap. Just a couple more deep breaths here. So as we're sitting here and just sort of calming the body now with our deeper breathing, and just having a sense of befriending your body and yourself, your mind, your body. So I always like to make sure that you're not having some harsh expectation of yourself, is a way I might say that. So how you're doing your practice today is just right, because it is the one you're doing today. So yoga changes so quickly. Even during one practice, you'll find different shifts in your body, your breathing, and over time that continues to happen. It doesn't ever really stop. So where you are today is just right, so no worries here. If something looks difficult or uncomfortable, you can watch that pose. You can learn a lot just by watching, so just make it work for you. Good. Now, open your eyes, interlace your hands, and stretch up now into seated mountain pose. Just stretching up. And then let your right hand come down to the floor. Your left arm is coming over. Seated side stretch. And come all the way up. Reach up. And then left hand coming down and right arm coming over. All the way up, reach up. And then just a gentle twist here. Bring your left hand onto your right knee. Your right fingertips are behind your back. And first we lengthen up to get some space in your vertebra here. Draw your low belly in and then twist around looking over your shoulder. Come back to center, reach up again, seated mountain pose. And then twisting the other way. Right hand is on the left knee this time. Come back around, reach up. I think we added this new part last time. Bend your elbows and just slide your right elbow on top of the left one. So your arms are just like this. This is the beginning part of this shoulder opening pose. You should feel, if you bring your elbows out just a little bit from your chest, you'll feel a stretch across more the top of your back, which is an area that's sort of hard to reach. So this is just sort of an opening for that. Now reach back up, and this time just bend your elbows and drop the left one on top. This is actually called the eagle position for the arms. And reach back up one more time here. And let your arms come down and your legs going forward now, and just move your feet around so you can warm up your feet and your ankles here. You can point and flex, make some circles. Good. Now come to your hands and knees here for cat or cat stretch. So you're on your knees and your palms are right underneath your shoulders. As you inhale, arch your back a little bit and lift your chest just a little. You can look up. As you exhale, round up your back. And again, inhale, arch the back, lift your chest. Exhale, round up your back. And one more time. Now bring your hips back towards your heels and your forehead coming down toward the ground or touching the ground for child's pose. Come back to your hands and knees, arch your back again, lift your chest and look up. Exhale, round up your back. And from here, tuck your toes under in the back and lift up your hips and come into downward facing dog. So in downward facing dog, your hips move back away from your hands. You can soften or even bend your knees. Now bring your knees back to the ground and come back into child's pose. Come back to hands and knees. Now turn your toes under, lift into downward facing dog. And then just walk your feet up to your hands, and taking all the time you need, just roll yourself up to standing. Good. Lovely. We'll do our sun salutations now. So coming toward the top of your mat with your palms together at your heart. Good. Arms up. Inhale, arms up. Look up at your hands. Exhale, fold over in a forward bend. That can be anywhere on your legs, your feet, touch the floor. Relax your head down wherever you are. Now inhale your head up with a flat back and look forward. Exhaling, step each foot back and come down onto your knees, and then do that cat stretch again. Inhale, arch your back, lift your chest and look up. Exhale, round up your back. Tuck your toes under, lift up your hips, come into downward facing dog, and relax here and breathe. You can move around any way you need to make downward facing dog more comfortable. Inhaling, step your feet up to your hands, look forward with a flat back. Exhaling, fold over in a forward bend, and now come all the way back up, taking your times, arms out and up. Look up at your hands and bring your palms down to your heart. Good, and one more time, inhale, arms up, looking up. Exhale, fold over, forward bend. Inhale your head up, flat back, looking forward. And exhale, step each foot back, come onto your knees and do cat. Inhale, arch your back, lift your chest and look up. Exhale, round up your back, tuck your toes under, lift into downward facing dog and breathe here. Inhale, step forward, looking forward with a flat back. Exhale, fold over, coming all the way up, arms out and up, palms together and looking up. And draw your palms down to your heart. Just take a breath there. And then just make your way slowly back down to sitting now, and bring your legs forward. Head to knee pose now. Slide your right foot in. Your left leg is going forward. And first put your fingertips right beside your leg, or you can have your hands on top of your leg. Point being here, we want to get some length in the spine before folding over in this forward bending motion. So lengthen first and then fold over. You can soften and bend the knee. Come all the way up. We'll do that on the other side now, tucking left foot in, right leg going forward. Same thing, lengthen up first and then fold over. And all the way up. And bring the soles of your feet together now. Seated bound angle pose, so just roll up on your sitting bones. Usually what happens is we want to sort of roll back here. So just come up on the sitting bones, so your spine again is nice and long. Knees are gently coming down as you lengthen up. Now tuck your elbows in close and just lean forward just a little bit. And come all the way back up and bring your legs now into a wide angle. Hands are in the middle here. This is another forward bending pose. So lengthening up first, and then just walk your hands forward just to a comfortable place for you. It's always okay to bend the knees. And walk your hands back in. And bring your arms up. And let this right arm now come to the inside edge of the right leg as your left arm comes over. And all the way up. And we'll do that on the other side. Now the left arm to the inside edge of that left leg, right arm is coming over. And all the way up. Good. We'll do some poses on our backs now. So if you'll lay back on your back, on your mat, and need another strap. Let me get something for you. Here you are, my dear. Sorry, Beth, I'm right by your head there. Good. So laying on your back now, we'll do first, if you have your strap there with you, bring your right foot up in your strap so that that leg, the right leg, is pressing up toward the ceiling. This is a reclined hand to foot pose now. Now open that leg out to the right. Your left arm comes straight out from your shoulder and look back to the left. And bring your leg back up. And lower that leg down. And switch now, we'll go on the left side, bring your left foot up in the strap. And open that leg out to the left, right arm out from your shoulder, look back towards your right hand. Bring that leg straight back up again. And lower your leg down. You can put your strap down now. Now bend both of your knees and widen your feet out. So your feet should be wider than your hips here. And bring both arms out wide. This is the Morning Star twist. So on your next exhale, drop both of your knees over to the right. They don't have to come clear to the floor. And then look back to the left, and then relax everything. Bring your knees back up. And this time, as you exhale, dropping knees over to the left, and then look back to the right. Relax your hips, relax your shoulders. Come back to your back. Just hug your knees into your chest and just rock a little bit side to side. Now just roll yourself to the right and just using your hands and arms, just press back up to a sitting position. We're going to come back onto our hands and knees. So an easy way to do that is just to pull your feet in and roll forward onto your hands, and then step your knees back so that you're in cat again. As you inhale, arch your back, lift your chest, look up. Exhale, round up your back. And one more time of that. And rounding up your back, and tuck your toes under and lift up your hips and come into downward facing dog. And take a breath here. And walk your feet up to your hands and slowly make your way back up to standing. Just roll yourself up. Take all the time you need. Good. Standing in mountain pose now. Your feet are about hip distance apart. So just like when we're sitting, to find mountain pose, relax your body. Especially noticing your exhale. Notice how the breath goes all the way down, clear down into your feet. Your heels will sink down, your spine lifts up. And standing forward bend now, bring your arms up. Now we're just going to fold over in a forward bend, but as you exhale, just let the heaviness come out of your shoulders as you fold over again. Anywhere on the legs is fine, or touch the floor. Breathing here. And rolling back up. Press into your feet and roll yourself back up. Good. Bring your feet out now. You all can turn on your mat so that you have the length of your mat available to you. You might turn whichever way you can see me the best. Step your feet out, not really very wide here, maybe about 2.5 feet. And just pivot on your heels. Turn your feet to the right by just turning on your heels to the right. Bring your arms out wide. Bend this front knee and look forward over your right hand. So this is Warrior Two. Now from here, straighten that front knee and bring that front hand down on your leg and turn and let the left arm come up from your shoulder. This is triangle pose now. So you've just moved from Warrior Two into a triangle pose. Come back up with both arms out wide and bend the front knee, coming into Warrior Two. And straighten the front knee and bring that hand down on your leg. Turn, look back at this left hand that is rising up from your shoulder. And come all the way back up and lower your arms and pivot your feet to the left. And we'll repeat that on the other side now. Bringing arms out wide. Bend your front knee and then look forward over your left hand. Warrior Two. Now straighten that knee and bring that hand down on your leg. Turn and bring the other arm up from your shoulder, coming into triangle pose. Come back up. Bend the front, turn and look over your front hand for warrior two. And then into triangle pose, straighten the knee, bring that hand down. Bring the right arm up from your shoulder. Good, come all the way back up and lower your arms. Good, and step back to the top of your mat again. I'm just going to do standing back bend here called the sail. So bring your arms up. You're standing with your feet about hip distance apart here. Now interlace your hands and bring your index fingers up. So this is a very gentle back bend here. We're not going to come real far into a deep back bend, but this is a good back bend because it really shows how important your feet and your legs are to the rest of the body. So if you really stand into your feet, right away your chest is going to lift up and you're in just a little bit of a back bend here. Now come back up straight, lower your hands down, lower your body back down to the floor, just fold yourself over, take your time coming down. Just a simple seated twist here. Slide your right foot in like we did for head to knee pose. And bring your left leg going back behind you. And your right fingertips behind your back. Lengthen up first. Draw the belly in and twist. Come back around. We'll do it on the other side now. Left foot tucked in and right leg going back. And right hand on the left knee, your left hand behind you. Lengthen up, draw the belly in and twist. And come back around. So we're going to do a restorative fish pose for another back bend here. So this is the one, if you'll watch me first, because you'll be on your back and it's hard to imagine this if you're not looking at me. So your ankles are just going to be crossed just like this, but you'll be laying back like this. And you bring your arms back and hold your elbows in back. So then you have this very soft little back bend here. This is a restorative pose, so you really want to feel your body relaxing here. So just come into that. You can start on your back and cross your ankles later, after you're laying down if you'd rather. And just bring arms back. So if your arms get uncomfortable in that position after maybe a breath or two, just move your arms. Either place your hands over your heart or you can have your arms right alongside of your body. Having holding the elbows in back sort of pulls you into that little soft back bend. Restorative fish pose. So you can release your arms from that and just bring your knees up now and bring your feet back to a position on the ground there. And you can have your feet a little wider than your hips if you like, just to make sure that your low back is really relaxed. And lay both hands on your belly now. So this position is called a peaceful lake. And it's just another way that we can learn how our breath really moves in the body. So most of the time we hardly pay any attention to our breath. And the yoga just gives us an opportunity really to see how important it is in helping us to have a relaxed and calm body and mind. But in Peaceful Lake now, just relax about your breathing so that you're not really trying to control it in any way. Particularly notice that at an end of an exhale, your hands are going to sink in there and the belly drops back into that little space there. And if you just wait, the next exhale will come on its own. You don't really have to make that happen. It's sort of like the waves of an ocean. And it's not always the same rhythm. Some of the breaths are shorter, some longer, but you're not really trying to make anything happen here. Your breath really is right there for you all the time. So relax now and just notice at the end of an exhale, if you just wait, that new breath will just come right back in. Just continue to relax now. So you can keep your knees bent. If that's a comfortable position for you, you can continue to relax with your knees bent. You can also just stretch your legs out along the ground there. Arms just alongside of your body. Just finding a really comfortable position for you, especially finding a comfortable way for your shoulders to be so that they're open. And soften your face. Just softening all the muscles around your brow, around your mouth, especially the jaw where we hold a lot of tension. And just noticing all the places your whole back body touches against the ground. And as you sort of move around your body, finding those spots, see if you can soften a little bit more. And one of the simplest and surest ways to relax our bodies is to bring a very soft smile to your face. Just sort of as much of a smile as like maybe a flower bud. First of all, that relaxes all of the muscles in your face. But the ease that is produced with that smile can really spread into other parts of your body, behind your eyes, and finding that smile at the base of your skull, where that bony ridge is. And maybe right between your shoulder blades, the area that is right behind your heart. And then right behind your navel, right at the top of the base of your spine there, which is right behind the area of your belly, the navel, a smile there. Just continuing to relax, just enjoying the ease, the stability that we feel by so much good contact with the ground. Just starting to breathe a little more deeply now, just to help your body reawaken. And you can make some gentle movements. Move your fingers and toes. You can stretch, maybe reach your arms back behind your head and stretch. And then as you're ready, if you'll turn to your right side, just curl up on your right side. On your side. And as you're ready, just making yourself your way back up to sitting. And just bring your palms together to your heart. So lovely to have all of you here. Thank you for coming. I will see you on Thursday. Namaste.
That was great, thanks.
You're so welcome.
As we age, we need that little nap.
You're right. I had a friend that once told somebody that the only reason she ever came to yoga was for that little nap at the end. It is the best though, isn't it not? It's the best.
Do they want us eventually to show our card at the receptionist desk? Even if we just come in here? There was a sign in the front door.
Oh, that's where I saw it. I guess well, I don't know the answer to that.
I think probably eventually they do, but maybe that's mostly for people who are back there who are socializing. We're not socializing.
I guess I don't know the answer to that, but I know what that sign said. I guess I just assumed.
As soon as I came back, I showed her my card, just showed that I
Yes.
I have a picture of me right there.
Oh, of course, yeah, probably.
Hi, Marianne. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. I used to come in very.
You look like fine to me. What do you think?
Yeah, you pace differently than Susan. I have to get used to the pace. That's the biggest difference.
Yep,
The moves are the same, but you pace in it differently.
Yep. Okay. You look like you were doing just great. So, yeah.
I'm going to probably do a combination.
Oh, you do it however is best for you. So, you know, I am remembering that I asked our technical guy. Somebody else complained that it looked dark. He thinks that has to do with something on your end, and I don't know how to. I wouldn't even know what to say about that. Several other people have said that they didn't have that issue, so it makes me think that it could be, but.
No, I've not had any problems in doing anything else. That's the catch. And my computer, by the way, is very, very.
No, it isn't, I don't think it has to do with that particularly, but maybe some setting. I couldn't tell you.
Yeah,
I couldn't tell you.
I don't understand.
Yes, I don't either.
You're free. Just totally upward.
I know, yeah.
Yes, dear?
I have a friend who's watching, and she says it's still awfully dark. Is that
She was
because
just-
of where the lens is?
She was just saying the same thing. I'm going to talk to Leaf about it. I don't know the
I have
answer.
a feeling it's because of where the lens is. It's faced back that way, isn't it? I don't know. I don't know anything about this sort of thing.
I'll talk to him about it.
Yeah.
Yep, so, yep.
And if we put the pile where you don't want us, then maybe we could fit a couple from another person under here, the pile.
If I did what?
If we move the pile of mats to where you don't want
Oh, then yes, you could put, yes, absolutely, good point. Yes, yes. I will, yeah, as we get, Mary Ann, so Gretchen was just saying that a friend of hers says the same thing. So I'm just about the darkness. So I'm just going to talk to Leaf about it and see what he recommends.
Well, part of it was that you're always, the blinds are closed, but they're white, and they still project light, and so you're always being backlit.
Okay, let me talk to him about that because he told me that I had to have them closed.
Well, yeah, that would help.
I mean,
The whole thing is they're still white.
so if I opened them, it would be better, you think?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm going to talk to him about it. Anyway, let me just talk to him and I'll get.
It's no big deal. You know,
Well, it is. I mean, it is really because we want people to be able to see it as if they were here, really. So,
exactly.
yeah. So, thank you. I'll check with him about it.
Share, share, and share.
Yeah, that's it.
I know. Just in the last few months.
Anyways, I have read and I've been told that the only thing that's gonna keep your body firm is exercise. I certainly do too, but why do you find it?
See you, ladies. Bye.
Just that nature.
Bye, Marianne. Hope you drop. Do you want this?
No, that's yours.
Okay. Okay.
I'll
Got
just
it.
remember
I'll
to
put
bring
it back
And I
up.
can do that without them strapped too.
Okay. Great. Thanks. Uh-huh. Peggy, how are you?
I'm
Good. Good.
I stayed home Thursday. We had lots of branch damage.
Oh, I know. Oh, yes.
Branches and
Yes.
stuff.
There was lots of it in town.
I got my exercise.
Yes, you did.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
And the cat's gonna be lying in the state. When do you wanna come out and help me go through the junk? Wanna get it? Sure, I'd love to. That sounds like fun. Sounds like a fun time. I've gone through that sewing stuff and I found several things that I need.
Did you find somebody to take all of it?
Yes. They said I could bring it down here. Once a year, they have some kind of little fabric sale, sewing stuff. And because I don't do the little needle point stuff, that lady did, although I found several things that she had finished, but just never done anything with it. So I'm gonna frame them a little bit and hang them on the wall.
You need some help?
Well, I don't know what you.
I'm trying to get this tucked in. Yeah, too much tucked in anymore. Storage.
Oh, you know, it's sort of.
From a state, so.
Well, I hope so too. Maybe I can learn a few things from this. Oh, what's good and what's not.
Well, if we find anything that my daughter can sell at Marion, I use that.
Yeah, that's good.
And then I usually find things that I need to give away. And then if I can't find anybody, I can take it and sell it.
Oh, yeah, that's a good place to go, yeah.
You never know what you're gonna find.
Don't I know? Okay, see you next time.
I will see you.
Miss Karen, how are you? Hi, friend. Hello.
Well, I
Why have I not seen you?
My husband is, he pulled a muscle in his back. and-
Oh, no. Oh, my golly.
had to be a nursemaid or something. So he's been, had shots here. Oh, yeah, he couldn't even get out of bed.
Oh.
It was, but he's getting better. Are we changing our look today?
No, I'm just putting mats out. You can put those anywhere. You can move them around anywhere you like.
I'll take a purple.
There you go.
That's one of my favorite colors.
I actually do want one.
So anyway, I haven't done much at all for a week.
Well, you probably need this class then. Whoops, I do not want that there.
And you know how men are, they're the biggest babies.
Baby, that's my mother always used to say that. They were just,
I mean, there could be a glass of water right next to your hand.
and you just need,
I need some water.
that's right, I just need you to do it. I'm sure it does.
If they ever had a baby, that would be the only thing.
Oh, yeah, population goes way down. Yes. Make sure.
He's a great guy, so I made him.
Yes, yes. It's worth doing.
Yeah, I hope my daughter gets a husband like Packard, but I don't think she ever will.
Oh,
The guy that she's been going with got skin cancer, throat cancer. Oh my God.
oh my
I guess
gosh.
she's the biggest baby in the world. And of course, she's gone through chemo and radiation.
Oh.
She said, Mom, I just tell her it's not that bad.
I
So
think we'll,
I hope she never marries him.
Fran, I think some people have been wanting these black chairs instead, so I've been just sort of waiting till people get here you don't have to put any more chairs out, like Karen's doing.
I just decided to take this one today.
Yeah, I think
any chair's
people have been
good to me.
Yeah, people have been. They would be maybe a little softer, I would think. I mean, the back and the seat.
I should have worn socks today.
It is chilly in here. It is. It's chilly on the floor. Let me.
You know, I have a question to ask.
Yes, ma'am.
The girl that I was talking to,
Peggy?
I don't know. I used to work with her, and I'm totally blank. I can't.
The one, did she have on,
Turquoise top.
does she have kind of
Yeah,
about the,
it's a bomb. Yeah.
Peggy, Peggy.
Can't remember her name.
I don't know her last name, but Peggy's her first name.
Well, hi, stranger. How are you? Oh, I'm just doing fine.
Hello there.
Yeah. So how are you doing? I'm still kicking. Did you have it covered? No.
How was your holiday, dear?
Well, my son and his wife and 2 kids, they're grown. They all came on Saturday, so that was kind of nice.
Yeah. Where do they live?
In Shawnee. Moving out for lunch. Everybody.
Oh, nice.
I haven't seen the kids because
Everybody just wore masks.
well, each time, it's just been the adults.
That
The
came.
adults, yeah, these
Yes.
people in their 30s, but
Yes. Right. Yes.
anyhow, it's just been the older ones that
Yeah.
have gotten together.
Yeah.
And not that often. So I was glad to see Erin. Erin, my granddaughter, had Hodgkin's lymphoma
Oh.
9 years ago.
Oh.
And she
She's
is
all right?
very, very careful.
Oh, yeah.
She was there.
Oh, nice. Oh, very nice.
She's well, but she is.
Take it. It's the right thing to do, for sure. Do you want do you want a black chair or a folding chair?
No, just the folding chair.
Okay. Let me see, I may need to put some more mats out, don't I, here? Thank you, Floyd. Do we need some more, huh? Might even need, is Gisela here, Floyd? I don't know.
Yeah, she's here.
What do you mean you don't know?
Why don't you just put it here and
Yes, we'll put one here. Let me see how. Hello, I'm good. I'm all right. Let me see. You want her. Actually, that works. I'm surprised, but yeah, I think that'll work. I'll check when she sits down. She likes the black chair better, I think, Floyd. Do I still need more Gisela? Floyd, right, I do need another mat and, nope, I don't. Hi, Mary. I didn't see you come in. You're fine. I think you're all right. Let me check.
Am I gonna be in the way?
Sit down, Gisela. Let me see if you're. Yeah, that's not going to work. Let me pull you back. Stand up and let me pull this back a little bit. Now sit down and let me see. I think it's okay, but I'm going to pull you back just one more little bit here. There. There we go.
I just sit down anyway.
We need another mat. Yes?
Yeah.
Do I need a mat?
Got one for you.
I wouldn't get a mess on your floor.
Not sure where I want you.
Oh, I like that. That's pretty.
But you,
Explain that he can't.
Yeah.
are you going to be able to see me okay is what I'm worried about. Let me,
See.
you're just going to watch me. Come over here.
I can sit right here.
If you don't behave, I will make that happen for you. You'll be,
Put me clear back in the corner.
you're going to be by Floyd.
And when somebody comes in, you can draw the curtain so they can't see I'm here.
You can watch Floyd this way. Nope, I think you're fine. That way you can watch me and Floyd.
Is that right?
Yes.
You talk a good story.
I do, you're right.
None of it ever comes true, does it?
It does sometimes. Let me make sure I still have this right here.
Happy, that means you're doing it wrong.
Well, I tell you what, I won't hit you if you won't hit me.
If you do, look and see if I fell off.
Elaine, is this Elaine?
Probably did.
I have to move you this way a little bit, dear. Can you stand up and let me just move your whole thing here this way a little bit? Let me see. Sit down and let me see.
I can't see you.
And
So do you help her?
still got a little bit of a problem. Stand up again. Let me just move you one more time.
Whatever she wants to do. If they're gonna price and stuff, it should be cleaning, you know, it's just spending the time. Exactly. And then I always take lunch.
She appreciates that.
Hi. I'm.
You just didn't hear
Maybe. Let's try it over here, Daisy.
Watch the rain. We just someplace like that on my little girl.
You take a
think that's okay. Don't sit down yet.
Just leave them on.
Your nose.
Meredith, just leave them on. If you have to ask that question, leave them on.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Sit down and let me see.
I've been ready all day. I think I better take.
See, I am really sorry. Let me just move you back again. This is just so tiresome. Just help me remember this so that I don't.
But it, you know, I think it usually happens. Oh, it really does. People need to, and they put it on their I mean, you're okay with it. You think so? Oh, yeah, you're fine.
Just a tiny bit more back and we'll be fine. Just scoot, you could even scoot the chair back just a little bit more.
All right,
I think we're fine.
Turn the lights on.
Christ.
You're wearing it wrong.
Oh. About setting this stuff up. Oh, I'm not sure. Do you want me to do that next time? Maybe open it
I
again?
wonder if it would be easier on you. Because you may have more.
Yeah, I think the other class too is already getting big enough that I'll just start doing that next time. Gives you a little more space to have your own space. All right, my friends, we're going to start. I'm sorry this is taking so long. I will open the room up bigger next time. Okay.
Touche there.
Get comfortable in your chair and close your eyes and relax your hands in your lap and breathe deeply. That's the most important thing here, is just our breathing in a relaxed way. So relax your body, breathing through your nose on both inhale and exhale. So when we sit and breathe like this, it's just a way of giving yourself permission just to have some space for yourself, to help your body relax. Very good. Sit forward in your chair a little bit and place your palms on your knees for cat stretch here. As you inhale, arch your back, look up. As you exhale, round up your back and relax your head down and keep going just like that. Inhaling as you arch your back and look up. Exhale, round up your back. And again. And then bring your feet a little wider apart as you circle around, keeping your shoulders, your neck, and your head relaxed as you move in a circle. And you can go back the other way with your circle. And then just sit back in your chair now and bring your arms up overhead. Interlace your hands and reach up, stretching up into seated mountain pose. And then bring your right hand down to your chair and your left arm coming over. Remember, I'm always going in the opposite direction, but just listen to my words. Stretching back. And then left hand down and right arm coming over. And back up and reach up. seated mountain pose. And this time, just a gentle twist here. Bring your left hand onto your right knee and hold the back of your chair. Now lengthen up through your spine. And then draw your low belly in and twist around, look over your shoulder. Remember to only twist as far as is comfortable for you. And come back around and reach up again, seated mountain pose. And then twisting to the other side with the right hand onto your left knee and hold the back of your chair. So the reason to lengthen up and draw the belly in is that protects your back as you twist. I think that there are, come back around and reach up, I'm just thinking that there are some movements that we might do, bring your arms down like in a car, I'm thinking. There might be some reasons to twist around, and just to remember that you don't want to be twisting from your way down here in your low back. You want to lengthen up first and draw the belly in, and then it's much easier to twist and so much better for your back. Good. Come back around now. Bring your palms to your heart. We're going to do our sun salutation now. I know we have some new people here, so we will, we never go through it fast, but I'll try to be extra slow today on that. So remembering that sun salutations are probably the most ancient thing that we know of as a kind of a mini yoga practice. So there's pictures of these forms in ancient caves and stuff. They're very, very old and just a lovely way really to start your day. So inhale, arms up and palms together, and look up at your hands. As you exhale, fold over in a forward bend, any place that's good for you, comfortable for you. As you inhale, draw your right knee, put your hands behind your knee, and bring that knee up towards your chest. This is lunge pose. Exhale, fold over in a forward bend. Inhaling, place both palms on your knees. Arch your back a little bit and look up. This is cobra pose. Exhale, fold over, forward bend. As you inhale, bring the left knee up towards your chest, looking up. And exhale, fold back over. Inhale, come all the way up, arms out and up, palms together, look at your hands, and bring your palms down to your heart. And again, inhale, arms up. Exhaling, folding over, forward bend. Inhale, right knee up to your chest. Exhale, folding over. Inhale, palms on your knees, arch your back, lift your chest and look up for cobra. And exhale, fold back over. Inhale, bring your left knee up and back over. And come all the way up, arms out and up. Look up at your hands and draw your palms back to your heart. Good. Now sit forward in your chair a little bit and bring this right knee out to one side. So I have my toes pointed here. The right knee goes out to the side. This is head to knee pose. So first we want to lengthen up tall, and then slide your left hand down this leg. Again, just to a comfortable place for you and your back. And come all the way back up. And we'll go to the other side now. Bring the left knee out to the side and that right leg going forward. Lengthen up through your spine and then slide this right arm down your leg. And come all the way up and bring the soles of your feet together now. Both knees are out, soles of the feet are together, and be up on your sitting bones, and you gently press your knees apart. This is seated bound angle pose. And bring your knees up and widen your feet out. So there are a lot of different poses in yoga, like this is an example of one where we're trying to sort of widen things out, widen the low back out, widen the hips out, because we sit so much that our hips get real tight and the hamstrings get short, and so when we walk we don't have a natural gait. So a lot of the different poses in yoga help with that. They help us to open up, and I think you'll notice over time, you'll begin to notice that when you walk, take a walk, you're much more graceful, easy to walk. So now widen your feet apart for the seated wide angle forward bend here. Rest your arms just on your knees, and right away you can feel how your low back starts to relax and open as you breathe there. You can stay right here. You can also drop your arms between your knees and roll down a little further. Now to come up, place one hand on each knee and press down into your knees so that it releases your low back. You can roll up easier. Good. Come up to standing now. Come behind your chair. Anybody who would like to see the new adaptation we have for this pose can watch Gisela, who's going to be doing it. So this sequence called The Moon and the Stars can also be done seated, and she does it really well. So if you might need it someday to do it in a seated position, Gisela will be doing that one. So, all right, so standing first in mountain pose with your feet about hip distance apart. And really relax now so that your breath goes all the way down into your feet, which helps you to grow up taller. Now the moon and stars. Inhale, arms up overhead, palms together. Now side bending over to the right. This is half moon pose to the right. Coming up and over to the left and up, and now step out a little bit with your arms out wide. This is 5-pointed star. Now turn your feet out a little bit and bend your knees and tuck your elbows in with your palms up. This is goddess pose. Now reach through again, 5-pointed star. Now right hand down, left arm going up. This is half triangle. It's as if your star just rotated on its side. 5-pointed star again, and half triangle to the left. Left hand down, right arm up. And reach through. And goddess pose again. Tuck your elbows in, bring your feet out and bend your knees. And reach through. And step together, half moon pose to the right. And up. And to the left. Up, we're going to go through it one more time. 5-pointed star. And goddess pose. And 5-pointed star. And half triangle to the right. Right hand down, left arm going up. And reach through. And to the left, left hand down, right arm up. And 5-pointed star. And last time for goddess pose. And 5-pointed star, and step together, half moon to the right. Up. And to the left. Up. Good. Lower your arms. Now step out a bit, maybe about mat width apart there, and pivot your feet to the right so that your left hand is on the top of the chair. So this is warrior one here. So in warrior one, we're going to bend this front knee and sweep the right arm up overhead, looking up at your hand. Now lower the arm and straighten your knee. Same thing. Straighten the knee and lower your arm. And one more time, and this time hold the pose and breathe. And lower your arm, straighten that knee and turn, and we'll do that on the other side. This time your right hand will be on the back of the chair. This left front knee will bend as you sweep the left arm up overhead and back down. And again, bend the knee and back down. And this time hold the pose, breathing here. And lower your arm, straighten the knee, have a seat back in your chair. Let's do just a little bit more of cat now, just arching and rounding up your back. Good. Now you can bring your feet out a little bit wider apart and hold the back of your chair. This is chest expansion. So remember, we want the shoulders to roll onto the back. So oftentimes we're like this. So rolling the shoulders onto your back puts the shoulders to better use in kind of supporting our structure. And this is a beginning back bend here. You're just lifting the chest, looking up a bit. And release that. You can shake your arms a little bit. We'll do it one more time. This time, focus a little bit more on your feet. Once you have your shoulders rolled back, think about standing into your feet, grounding through your feet, lifts your chest up. And release that. Shake your arms. Place your hands now on your low back. So the fingers are pointing down here for camel pose. So really stand into your feet. Let your chest lift up. And your head is just going to follow a natural curve here. The head relaxes back at the very end. And come up very slowly. Good. We're just going to repeat camel one more time now. Starting in your feet, stand into the feet, lift your chest up. Just think about your head coming back as a natural curve here. And come up slowly and widen your feet out a little bit and come back into that wide angle forward bend, either right here with your arms on your knees or arms between your knees. And to roll up, place your palms on your knees and press down, rolling up. And then sitting back in your chair and roll your shoulders to the back. And to the front. Roll them forward. Now, drop your right ear toward that right shoulder. Keep the shoulder relaxing down. And head back up. And then dropping your left ear toward your shoulder. Come back up and now make a slow circle around. Reverse and go the other way. Now just place your palms on your legs and really loosen up your shoulders, your neck, and your head. This is a pose, this next pose is called ragdoll. So we want to be as if we don't have any bones in our neck and our shoulders. And then, first of all, just drop your chin toward your chest. And then just slowly, ever so slowly, rolling down to wherever's a good place for you and your back. But you want to keep checking on those shoulders and your neck and your head to make sure that they're very loose. To roll up, place your palms back on your knees and just ever so slowly, just roll back up. And when you're all the way back up, just rest your hands in your lap and just adjust yourself in your chair so that you feel really comfortable and well supported. So it's important here to relax and not be using your muscular effort here to hold yourself up in the chair. Just let go. Know that you're being supported by both the back and the seat of your chair. And just connect to some deeper breathing now. So let's do that breathing practice where we extend the exhale. So you might inhale maybe to a slow count of 3, and then exhale to a slow count of 4. So you can adjust that count any way that suits you. After you try that 3 and 4 one, you could adjust it any way you like. It could be 4 and 5, could be 2 and 3. So just so that the exhale is just 1 count longer. You can release that count, just breathing deeply. And I just want to add one more piece here as we continue to relax now. And that is just to bring a very soft smile to your face. So this smile should be more the size of maybe a flower bud. So not a big smile here, but just a small, easy, soft little smile. It is the easiest and surest way to relax our bodies. So first of all, the smile will completely relax your face, all the muscles of your face, your jaw. And as you breathe there, you may be able to move that smile to a place right between your shoulder blades, right behind your heart. And then down a little further back behind your navel. The ease that is produced when we smile, even just a little bit, just produces a lovely sense of ease really in the whole body. So just continue to relax, breathe easily, smiling. And just starting to breathe just a little more deeply now. And you can bring some gentle movements into your body. Stretch your legs forward and just move your feet around a little bit. And bring your arms forward, move your hands around. And then stretch up again into seated mountain pose like we did in the beginning. And bring your fingertips onto your temples and massage your temples. Massage around your jaw. The base of your skull, that bony ridge at the base of your skull. And the back of your neck and the top of your shoulders. And then bring your palms together to your heart. So lovely to have all of you here. So thank you for being here. Have a lovely day. I will see you on Thursday. Namaste.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Gita.
I just
Thank
want
all
you to
of
know,
you.
I'm not contagious. I just had an asthma.
Oh, do not.
I scare people. though.
Nah.
I know, I get looks. I know I scare people.
Thank you, dear.
That was very nice.
Good.
Very
Good. Thank you.
See, and
Tip from you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
thank you again.
Good. See ya.
$1 short on that thing. I didn't have enough. I only had $14, so.
Oh, you're.
We're gonna put it in
Oh,
tomorrow.
no, don't worry.
He's so worried about
Oh, no, do not. Goodness. No worry.
they don't.
Yes. Yes. Oh, goodness sake. No. No.
This one's got something on.
You know what? I'm going to move this over to a lower spot here.
It's so far,
Yes.
so far up.
Yes, it was way too far up. Absolutely. Yes, you're welcome, friend. You're welcome. I could turn the.
Now we gotta move.
None of this